you're familiar with the great Garnet Silk. But this is it, the late, great Garnet Silk, out of Jamaica.
Africa. Oh,
Okay.
I'm feeling fine, and I hope you're fine.
All right, all I am saying, are you fine too?
I'm very great. How are you guys from that side?
Well, welcome to all of Irene fans. Welcome to another Monday, Money Matters Live. And for those persons in Kenya, I want to show them that I've been there and I know a little of the culture. So I say Jambo to all you guys in Kenya. All right.
Jambo to you.
All right. You know, Irene, the borders in Jamaica is close to tourism. You're in that space. But before I get there, Jamaica space is closed as well. African space is closed. But before I get there, welcome. And who exactly is Irene for our viewers?
Okay, my name is Irene Atanas, and I'm a hotelier from Kenya. Having done hotel management, and I've been practicing that field for almost 3 years. I can say that. Before the corona came in, and here we are, no longer practicing in the field because we have no opportunities at the moment. All the borders are closed, and we jobless, whereas most of the African and maybe mostly the world. Actually, it's the world, yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So you have turned your hand to entrepreneurship.
Yes, I have. Apparently, before, when I was still in the hotel industry, I was doing something side apart from the main field, which I've like I invested in when it comes to studies. I was still in business, but apparently now one is not enough. You have to venture into another one. So apparently I'm into 2 business now.
One is not enough. Well, as I said,
One is not enough. One is not enough.
You can make sure that you welcome some persons here. We will interact, and that's pretty much how we do it. You might have a better eyesight than I do, so feel free. Kingston Jerry, welcome. Feel free to see the names, right? So what we are basically saying right now is that Kenya borders, it's closed just like ours. And I am not sure if you guys receive that thing that we call stimulus checks. For persons, that is probably stimulus checks. Let me know if I'm going too fast. So if the government giving
I'm okay. I'm getting you.
Yeah, yes. Oh, let me be clear. Cultures is a little bit different, but there is one thing that remains the same, and it's the language, because you studied English and we speak English. So we have one thing in common, which is the language, English. But everything else is a little bit different, right? Cultures different, systems different. As a matter of fact, welcome, because it is now 4:30 a.m. in Kenya, and you're up with us. So I know the effort, and you have given up your sleep just to be part of Money Matters. So we truly appreciate it. Let me put that in. It's morning, guys, over there. Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's very early morning from this side. People are still asleep, but the early birds are up already. Early birds are up already for their move.
Okay. And we have one of our new Insta fam, which is Stock Glitter. So they have a partnership with the Jamaica Stock Exchange. So guys, go follow them. They are joining us for the very first time. And you know, we welcome all our fans. All right. GM.
We'll ask something previously.
Gene Good and GM guest. All right, thank you, Kingston Jerry. Yes. So you have transitioned now in the business world, and the pandemic the pandemic and before the pandemic you were doing it. But how are you navigating it now? Because you don't get a stimulus check as a business, so you have to be working twice as hard. So what is in it for you? What is keeping you going?
Okay, apparently things are very hard. Just as you said from your side, things are just the same from this side too. And apparently what I could say, like, if one has not yet started, they have to get started. For us, what keeps us going is you just have to venture into more ways of trying to market your product or trying to make people know what you are doing. Either in the, like, mostly in the Instagram pages, we have the sponsors and are sponsoring your products and all that. So most of our products are online. So we have invested hugely on sponsoring the products on Instagram. On ground, as in Kenya, we have invested on salesperson to reach different people. Apparently, you yourself, you and your company, you are not enough. You have to invest in some other people like salespersons for you to get moving. It's very hard, but we are trying. We are trying.
So you're saying that one of the key is you have to get started. You can't sit with the idea.
You have to get started. You have to get started. Apparently, most of the people were relying on jobs, which was very okay with people who are worldwide. They were relying on jobs. And most of it's just a little percentage of people who are doing business, or maybe we say it's self-employed, or you have a side hustle. We call it a side hustle from this side.
we call it the same thing here, side hustle. Yeah, side hustle.
So just a few people who add it as a side hustle, as their a business is their side hustle. So when this came in, the corona pandemic, when it came in, everyone now, they had no option, but most of people had to venture into the business. So what I'm saying to the people who are still out there waiting for jobs to happen, that idea you have in your mind, that idea you have been saying about business, all this, you're going to do this, all that, it's going to remain to be an idea all your life until you get started. You have to start with whatever little you have. Make a step. When you make a step, that is when you own it. And that is when it is going to encourage you to go to the next one. Whether you're going to fail or not, just get started.
You know,
otherwise it's just going to remain to be an idea all your life.
Irene, I'm going to say this to you. On this live, there is the wish list that you see here. That person actually just got started not too long ago also. So there are quite a bit of entrepreneurs that are on this live and in Jamaica space, just like in Kenya. So we are transforming ideas to reality. And you have to get started. You will only know where you're going by starting. So what is driving you? Is it the creativity, or you just need to know that now you're trying to help yourself? And you have
apparently you have to help with your,
Do you have employees? You have also been creating employment during this time as well by having employees. Are you doing everything yourself?
Yes, of course. The business needs some. When you talk about your business reaching more people, that means you have to get salesperson for that business. Whether it's one salesperson or 5 salesperson, depending on how your business, or depending on how you can. That is employment. Salesperson for you, that is employment. The craft. Apparently, we have ventured into the craft world, like the leather craft and the other local products from our country. And we need craftsmen to do it for us. So those are employees, the ones who are doing the designs. Mine is to get the product, the material, and design for that, for the product I want to be done. So that is what I give to the craftsman. They do it for me. So I have a designing person, and I have someone who is going to do the end product. Those are 2 people employed. That is employment.
All right. That is so we can agree that small businesses and entrepreneurs create majority of employment. Because as much as it's a pandemic, right now, you're able to take on a business and it's also providing employment. So it's no easy feat, no easy task.
No, it's not. And apparently, by the time you start whatever you want to start, that business you want to start, you have to like it first. You have to have some love for that business so that you can be wide in knowing what you are doing. You're not just going to do it just, like most of people for employment sector, you just need a job. Wake up in the morning, go do your job, come in the evening back home. You just need someone to, some job to provide for you. For your daily living and maybe some savings. Most of the people do it for that. But when it comes to business, you have to have passion for it. So that will motivate you to waking up every morning with new ideas to improve your business. You have to like it. Do something that you love. Something that you are creative in.
I am recording them, You have to have the love. You have to have the passion so you can wake up every morning and look forward to it. So really and truly, there are some things that is really driving entrepreneurs. So I can understand this. The passion. Jumbo to those joining from Kenya. I can see quite a bit of names here that I am not used to pick. Streaming live from Washington. Welcome.
Washington.
So we have Jody Chin in the US. We have Eric Skill from the US. So we have quite a bit of person joining all over. So I remember one time I said we have person joining from even Australia. So now we are on the African continent. So welcome, guys. And it's only you that keep Money Matters Monday show going. So continue to like, subscribe. As a matter of fact, share this live because we have to catch some of what Irene is saying all the way from that side at 4:45 a.m. As a matter of fact, we're going to take this tune, Irene, because we have to give you love from Jamaica. Take this one again. All right. Africa, Jamaica. That's what we say, right? By Mark and everything. And our own African Stonebwoy. And don't know if you know him, but that is it. That's a melting pot between Jamaica and Africa. We can't leave it out. It's a most appreciative night tonight. We're bringing the two continents together. And what a most beautiful young bright entrepreneur to do it with for the first time. Right? Yeah.
Thank you.
Your story continues because we'd want to know what else is in the pipeline. What are you doing different now to drive this business? You say you're going online. Is there anything else you're doing?
I talked about the online sponsoring that is trying to get more people, and on ground it's the salesperson now at different places that giving a product out there to be sold by someone else. The salesperson now.
Oh, okay, so you're trying to grow the salesperson on the ground to widen the reach.
Yes, and then whatever we train boys now to do mostly is you just try to come up with new design every now and then. Okay. Just adjusting your product every now and then.
New designs. So
yeah, adjusting.
All right. We are in Jamaica, we are saying that we are at the tail end of the pandemic. But we still have curfew. Is the same thing is taking place in Kenya? You're still under the lockdown curfew, and are you at the tail end?
Yes, we're still under curfew, which starts at 10 p.m. from this side. 10 p.m. in the evening, yes. And it opens at 4. So most of people are already on move now. The lockdown, the curfew hours are past now, so people are moving now.
Okay. So
yes.
So when we reach the stage now, that is there any plan shortly for the opening of the tourism sector that you caters mostly to, because tourists mainly go for craft. So is there any opening shortly? Because we will be opening it shortly. Our borders will be opening shortly here. So I know the crafts person here will be getting a break pretty soon.
Is it opening from our side?
Yeah, if it is opening from your side.
Yes, we are open for specific countries. The borders are open, but on restrictions, and as the tourism sector has made it. Our local tourism is happening from this side. The domestic, we call it domestic tourism. It's happening, but very in minimal chances. You find like most of the people have not yet started to do it, but a few are already engaging in it. But we still under the curfew and under the government instructions. Yeah? And restrictions on how to operate with it. Like we have that 1 meter. So you find like even hotel, our restaurant was operating with 30 people in their space. You're going to operate with 15 customers in that space. So you see, it's still minimum. It's not like it had boomed back. No, we are still picking. And actually we are very down. Not anywhere, not even halfway of where we were. No.
Okay.
But we are opening slowly. It's happening slowly. People are traveling to Masai Mara, traveling to Mombasa. The domestic tourism is happening. I can say that from our side.
Okay.
But speaking slowly.
Yes. So pretty much what you have to be doing now is doing other things while waiting for the gate to fly. So tourists come back.
Yes.
All right.
We can't just sit back and wait for it to come, even if it's going to come after 5 years. You have to do something else. That is where the entrepreneurship now comes in. That is where now looking for something else to do comes in, because apparently most of people are jobless. There is no way you're going to find, okay, you're going to find promotions and new jobs in very minimal institutes and very minimal companies. So percentage, the hugest percentage of people out here, jobless. So they have to do something. You have to venture into something. The whole statement is you have to venture into something for yourself.
Well, I'm going to give them
it has to be something you like.
And I'm going to give them a little secret, because if you check Irene's page, you'll realize that she's also a model. Just check the page and you will see her modeling the stuff. So she, at this stage, is not finding persons to go model to pay. She have to find a way to do some of the modeling herself to get her items out there. So during the pandemic, you're not only looking at how much you can make, but you're also looking at how much you can save. Because anything someone does, you have to pay them.
Yeah, exactly. As much as you would like to, your friends as much as you'd like to give them jobs and try to help them out, you still need to survive, and you still need to cut short most of the expenditures. So that is where I found myself being a model. Of course, I've been doing it in a way or the other, but apparently I do it like a full-time modeling for my products.
So you have to find
that I would say is like cutting short of the expenditures. And even the craftsmen we were having before for doing the job, it's halfway. I used to have like 2 designers, 2 people on the machine. Now I have one. You see, most of them lost, some of them lost the job. It's not my wish, but I'm trying to cut on short. I'm trying to cut on the cost.
Okay. Yeah, because pretty much, you know, what we have realized on this program is that entrepreneurs, they have to think fast and how quick to get things done. Because you have to pay yourself. You don't have a big bank account waiting and to keep going into. So you have to do everything to be razor thin on expenses. Razor thin. Because you pretty much have a flat structure. You don't have a big organization. So everything matters. Africa matters, Jamaica matters, money matters, everything matters.
Money matters, everything matters, everybody matters.
Well, every, everything matters. So, and you have gone through the training in the hotel sector. We can't stop saying that, and we have to keep repeating that. That is what gives you the springboard to remain in this sector. So
Yes.
your outlook for the sector is that you need it to open up so you can be able to sell more of the craft to them. But the takeaways that you have as an entrepreneur, we have pretty much like 3 minutes to go. So the takeaways that you are having now for entrepreneurs, whether they are in Kenya on your side or even on Jamaica side, welcome Kim Sampson. Yeah, what are some of the things now that you encourage entrepreneurs to do in order to stay afloat?
I did not get you clear. Sorry for that.
Yeah, I went a little bit fast. Yes. All right.
I can see Hakuna Matata there. That is our slogan from Kenya. Hakuna Matata, no problem.
Oh, well, Jamaica is no problem, and Kenya is.
Yeah, Eric Kitili. I can read that from us. Most love from us. That is a Kenyan who was written Hakuna Matata. It means no problem.
Thank you. Well,
no problem.
Welcome to Money Matters, another Kenyan. So we appreciate that.
Yes,
as
we
I
do.
said, we don't have a language barrier because we're both speaking in the same common language that we were trained in, which is English. So that is beautiful. Yeah. So some of your advice right now for entrepreneurs, because the first thing you said that they must get started. And as you're going along, what are some of the things now that you want to leave with them?
The main thing was get started. That is the main. Get started. Whatever idea you have, that thing you have love for, and to make your survival easier, get started. Again, on entrepreneurship side, we have ups and downs. That is like general. Don't give up on the way. Keep trying. Push it to the limit. Do not give up.
Push it to the limit.
Yes, do not give up on your business. It's going to challenge you. It's going to be difficult, but don't give up on your business. Don't give up on whatever you start.
Challenges is a test of your temperament, because if the first challenge that you encounter, you run, you're not ready for entrepreneurship.
Yeah, most of the people will do that. You'll feel like, oh no, I don't think I'm going to do this. I don't think I can do it. Yes, you can. You can do it. Just give it another trial. And most of businesses, they go a lot of loss experiences. But you're going to do like 2 or 3 times getting lost. By the time the profit starts coming, you're going to enjoy it. Just push it. Don't give it up. Just minimize on whatever expenditures you are having, but don't give up. Trust you me, the profit side is going to be okay when everything comes back.
So in Jamaica, we would say you will enjoy the fruits of your labor. What you say, you will enjoy the profits. So
yes,
don't give up. All right. So I think I have most of them. You have to get started. Love the thing that you do. Have the passion. In your field, you have to create new designs. You have to find ways to cut the cost. You have to keep trying, push to the limit, and you will enjoy the profits.
The profits, yes. You will enjoy the profits. You say from your side.
Well, we're on time, and good night family, good night Arville. We are actually
you guys are going to bed now. This is the time you're going to bed from your side.
Yes, because it is now 9. So you're getting up for your activities while we are going to bed. And
to bed.
Hold on. I'm a sole proprietor in the US, sis. That's why I am watching and listening. Okay.
Thank you, Eric, and do what you're doing best.
Do what you are doing best. Well, we are happy. We are happy to have another. It's your welcome back one frequency. But you see, remember, we start this program 8:30 Jamaica time sharp, and we jump off at 9. It is a show. It is half hour, not a minute before, not a minute extra. So we
not a minute after. Okay.
Not a minute after. So we continue to appreciate every person that joined. Now, as I said, we have new persons. We have, well, fire. Together as one. Well.
Together, Eric, is one too. Okay, I appreciate being on your show, and thank you so much for hosting me, being my co-host, giving me that opportunity to be your host. And I'm looking forward to having it again. We'll talk about that. We'll have it again and talk about maybe most of the things in the industry now.
Definitely.
But I really appreciate for your chance for being on my show. Thank you so much.
And we appreciate you waking up at this time, because guess what? We will speak to you after the pandemic to see how your tourism sector has been rolling out and how your product now start to fly out, because you have new designs waiting.
Yes.
And right. So you have been thinking what next when the market reopen, because as I said, we definitely at the tail end of the pandemic.
Exactly. So we'll know by that time if I will have gone back to the industry, but trust you me, where even if even when the time is opened and everything's back to normal, I am not going to drop on my businesses. I'm still going to hold on to my businesses. So definitely. As much as I'll go back to the industry, to the hotel industry and tourism, I'll still maintain my businesses.
Definitely. Arvin, the topic was entrepreneurship and the vision, whether you are in Africa or Jamaica, from Africa to Jamaica. The title was pinned. I'm not sure you're not seeing it. So that's pretty much what it is. We come up to the end of another Money Matters show. Look forward again for us next week. So I'm going to use the word Jumbo from Jamaica to our African brothers and sisters.
Thank you, and Jumbo.
Right. Thank you all for joining another Money Matters Monday. Catch us next week. All right, guys.
Okay, goodbye. Thank you.
Bye. B Model, you're joining when we are leaving. I'm sorry you have to catch the replay. All right?
I will do it next time. We are sorry. Bye.
Bye.